Aloha friends, how are you guys today? It is a gloomy, cold Sunday afternoon over where we're at. I am going to do a video about my Filofax. So my Filofax is the Sketch Contemporary A5 Organizer Edition. I love it. I bought this when it was on clearance from Filofax.com. These run about, I think, between $75 to $90. I had gotten mine for about $20, and so I got one for hubby as well, and I do believe I got one for my sister as well for last Christmas. So the reason that I'm bringing up Filofax right now is because hubby uses his Filofax every single day. He can't live without it now that I've introduced him to it. He reminded me that it says, babe, I need some new inserts for my Filofax. So my Filofax again, the A5, which I do love because it comes with these 6-ring binder, which a lot of the different sizes Filofax does, but the one thing that I do like about the A5 is that it gives you plenty of room. This is the week by week calendar, I think. I'll go over, I'll make another video once I receive my refills to fill it up, and then I'll go over all the different options that you guys can have with the A5. For now, just wanted to show you guys, if you haven't seen my video, I only made 2 or 3 videos with Filofax. One to introduce my A5, and then one to do personalizing my dividers. You can purchase them, but honestly there's no need, because all you need is just these little $1 hole puncher at either Walmart or the 99-cent store. That's all I do. And then some nice papers. You don't have to buy a bulk one like this. You can use any papers. I just like to layer. Layering different colors of papers will actually, you know, work out nicely. Like this. This is what I did. It's not one single sheet. I just used this paper that I did like the color during the springtime. And then I added another color on top of it by just glue sticks. It's glue. I have one of those scrapbooking roll tapes that I use that comes in handy. But I did it when I was doing my Filofax with you guys. I did it through the different category of school. When I was going to school back then, I still am. Nursing is such a very popular program that my schedule to enroll was this month, December 13th, and they're all booked, which makes me disappointed. So I chose that school because it's like 12 miles away. I might have to transfer to San Marcos State, which is little north part of the San Diego area. So might have to transfer there because I wasn't able to take classes because it was packed, and it's just a waste of months where I could be taking some classes. So I have school, and I like the calendar that I have for school because it has the big notes that you can write on each day. I used it for let's see. I used it for just like, you know, writing down stuff for my classes, for my anatomy, the chemistry, all that stuff. So it's a big space for you guys to write whatever notes that you can for either home, school, or work. The other calendar that I did have, I called it the biz, the YouTube and my photography business. So this is how I kept track of my clients and my marketing ideas and everything that I needed to do as far as for my photography, and then also what kind of videos I want to upload for my YouTube and all that stuff when I was really into it a couple months ago. Like I said, I've been away from it for a while, and I think the reason that I was away from it is because I was not using my Filofax. Yes, Filofax keeps you doing the routine, which I really do like. It helps hubby out with his work. he relies on the Filofax because he just goes in there, it's like, okay, this is what I need to do today. This is what I wrote down last week that I should do today, kind of thing. It keeps you in track. And since I stopped using it, I was off track in so many ways. I mean, so many ways. With my bills, with my school. I missed an event over at my daughter's school. It wasn't such a big event, but if I had written it in my Filofax, believe me, I would have gotten and remembered. Okay, I made a divider, which a lot of you did like. There was a lot of comment on the to-do. So, to-do and must-do. So my to-do, there's just a to-do list. I got this at Filofax. It's just basically a to-do sheet of list stuff. You list it down and all that stuff. But the one that you guys did like was the must-do. So I created different binders, and these were just Filofax, and they were just empty slots. So I labeled it must-do. So what I did was every time that I needed to do something that was truly important to me on a particular day, whether it was through my home, my business, or my school calendars, I would take this out. I would take out my must-do and insert it into that particular day of when I needed to get something done. So if it was this page, then I would put my insert in here so that when it's closed up, I go to that day, or maybe that day will be the next day, then I know it's like a reminder, like, oh, I have something that must do today or tomorrow, so I better remember that. Okay, so that's just a little quick. You guys know I'm never quick. I talk too much. But just to let you guys know, the ones that have not seen my Filofax, that's how I have mine currently. And then I'm gonna stop this for now, and then I'm gonna prep up my paper of what I want to do with my paper as far as changing my dividers. And all I'm going to do, or all I'm going to need, is my little hole puncher, pencil, oh, and a ruler. Oh, here, ruler, pencil, puncher, ruler, and then my handy dandy scrapbooking paper trimmer. But if you guys don't have this, then you can just use the scissors. But I do like this. Okay, that one, and of course the paper of my choice. So let me pause this. Let's go take a coffee break, tea break, kids break, potty break, whatever break. And let me go sort out my papers of what I want to put in there, and then I'll get back with you guys. Get my good side. I like the lighting in my bedroom. Really nice. Alright, I am back, and guess what? I changed my mind. So, instead of Hello Kitty, I'm just going to use this scrapbook papers that I got from Michael's. It's called the Surf's Up, and I like it because it's got some Hawaiian theme papers in there, and I love everything and anything about Hawaii. Mix that up. I went ahead and took out all my current dividers from the Filofax. So I was thinking of taking it apart because I used, this is the glue gun that I used with it. If you were to use just the regular school stick guns that the kids use, I'm sure it can easily come off. So you can do it that way. I would actually have preferred it that way, I think. Come to think of it now that I want to change it. But if you did it this way, it's okay. See how I didn't glue it all the way, but instead of ripping, because this is very heavy duty glue. Or not glue, I'm sorry, tape. Heavy duty. Once you stick it in there, it's there. Pretty good. So I'm sure that I'm gonna end up ripping it. So instead of ripping it apart, all I'm just gonna do is, because my paper is cardstock quality, it's pretty heavy duty paper, and then plus I'm gonna add on another layer to it, so it's just gonna make it more stronger, more thicker. I think what I will just end up doing, because I have so much paper, is just that go ahead and trace it. I'm gonna go ahead and trace it, trace the holes of where it's going to be, trace where the marker is going to be, because I have more. I don't have it with me right now. I need to get more of the insert, but I have the label maker so that I could create more labels for it. This is going to be the part 1. The part 2 of this, all finished up, is when I get my refills and then show you guys how I set up my new Filofax for the year. But for now, I'm just going to show you guys how to update the dividers. If you guys don't have any dividers, you can easily create one. Figure out where the hole is. When you have whatever size organizer you have, whether it's Filofax or is it the Franklin Dovey is another popular one. Is that the name? I'm sure it's probably not the right name, but close to it. Any organizer that you guys have, if you buy it at Barnes & Noble, Walmart, or I've seen it in all sorts of places, they're pretty much the same thing. It tells you how to organize your life, how to organize your work, your school, and all that stuff. So it doesn't matter the brand. I just prefer Filofax because I got it for 20 bucks. But to be honest, you guys know me, I will not pay no $100 for no organizer. Oh, I don't care how good it is. I do have one though of a Coach, and it's a smaller one, but it also came with a 3-ring. I still have it. I've had it for like 12 years. It's a good organizer, but it was smaller than this one. But that was the most that I've paid, but I'm sure I bought it at an outlet. Anyways, whatever organizer you have, you can use the same technique. I just say for Filofax because that is what I have. And it's a popular brand on YouTube. If I put Filofax in there, you know, people will understand what it is. But any organizer. So like I said, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and trace it, and I don't need to film it. You know, it's just basic school stuff. Get your paper. Make sure it's a thick paper, not no printing paper to it's very flimsy. The cardstock paper. So make sure that because I need to do my my label thing, add that in there. So it's going to be like this. You see? So that when I trace it, and of course I'm going to trace it to the back. I guess I should show you guys that. I'm going to trace it to the back all along here. Mark the holes so that I could use my hole puncher, and I do have one of those business hole punchers that I use for my photography for filing and stuff, but you don't need that. Just mark it, use this, because this one's a no thinker puncher. Okay, so let me start doing that, and then I'll get back with you guys when I've already done it, and then I'll show you guys how I layer it up, just to add a little bit of touch, flair, zing, bing, bling bling kind of thing. Okay, see you soon. Alright friends, I am back. So what I did is I went ahead and let me remove all the to-do. So these were the old ones, and I traced around it rather than, like I said, rather than ripping it apart, because then during the springtime, if I want to use it, reuse these, then I can go ahead and do that. It didn't take me long at all to trace it, so I'm not gonna throw those away. I'm gonna save those for a later time to use. I love the paper. See, that's the reason why I use this paper, is because the papers I thought were very pretty. See? It's the same one. Look at that. This kind of paper, I remember I got it at Hobby Lobby. I forgot the name of it. It's in one of the videos that I made. Just just search under the Filofax, and then I remember talking about the type of paper it was. So do that one. And like I said, I went ahead and traced it. I didn't show you guys. All I did was traced it with a pencil. These are the plain ones that did not have the tabs. So did those. These are the These are the ones that I did have the tabs for. Let's see, like this one, I think it's this one. Yeah, so all I did was just traced it, did the holes, circled it with a pencil, marked it with a pencil, used my scissors, used my hole puncher, and from this, I got this, did that. So one, it was really simple. And some of them are cardstock. This one is a light cardstock. They're all cardstock, but some are heavier than others. I didn't use flimsy paper. And then I'm not gonna show you guys now because I am losing some light. Like I said, this will be the part 1. As soon as I get my order in from Filofax of my refills for the 2014 year, I will go ahead and make another Filofax video. This is just to get back into the Filofax. Some of you guys, I had so much, Filofax and Vitamix are 2 of my very popular videos here on YouTube. I think with the Filofax it's up to like 8,000. So compared to my little 50 or 20 or something like that, 8,000, that's a lot. But I get a lot of private messages about, can you show me how you do your dividers? Can you show me more videos of your time management and all that stuff? So I will, within this new year coming, I will be doing a lot more videos with the Filofax, because you know, you guys do message me so often with it, saying thank you. And then another thing I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna give you a heads up notice. Oh, I have it. This was my first original, very first video here on YouTube. This was, I made this notebook, and until today I do use it. This was how to manage my bills. So if you guys are interested, this is just a regular composition notebook that I buy at Walmart or Target when school starts, and they're like 25 cents, and I buy a lot of them. I buy so much of them because hubby uses it for work, I use it for school, I use it for everything. Danny uses it. This is her little notebook coloring, so it's all in one page. This is why I tell her, so that, because the girls love to color, I see papers all over, but at least with this, it stays in one spot. The reason I brought this up is because with the part 2 Filofax that I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna create these little pockets. Again, if you guys want to know how to create it, go back into my my home journal, I think it is, video. It's one of the very first ones that I made. I find it very handy. Like, I've used this throughout the year. This is my month-to-month bills of stuff that I pay online or mail, and also budget the money, what goes in, what goes out most of the time, not all the time, but I do use this for the bills though. And then I labeled this receipts, so I put in my so that I know where to put my store receipts, not grocery receipts, but store receipts, so just in case I need to exchange it, return it, what have you, then I know that it's here. I actually have, oh, that's the last month, so I made one extra one. So this is for the January. I will be making another one because I do use it, so by maybe January time, because I still have one left, I'll show you guys how to do it again, give you an updated version. But I'm thinking for my Filofax, it's so easy to create these pockets that I'll go ahead and put it and create one. And then here's a little sample. It's not even glued. So this is what I like to do. Just get different kinds of papers, the ones that I showed you guys that I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna start layering it, you know. I eyeball it, as long as it fits in here. But remember this, and then I told you guys that I was gonna cut it and it'll be a nice accent trim. Well, this is what I'm talking about. So look at that. See, can you guys see that? Add that in there, and then maybe, you know what, put it like this. I'll probably put this up here and then create the little pocket around here, so that I can put little receipts or, you know, little small paper items, so that it's not all over the organizer. Okay, that's it. That's all for you guys. It's just to let you guys know what I've been doing with my Filofax and how I'm going to update it. And probably I ordered the refills 2 days ago, so I should have it within this week. So maybe by next weekend I'll finish it and then create a video of how I finished it up for you guys, okay? Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for visiting me again. Mahalo.